Hello and welcome to 4231 post-patch custom tactics. Now I feel like post-patch you're gonna really need to kind of be more balanced. Gotta slow down, build up play just a little bit. Driven pass nerf doesn't let you be as reckless passing. You know, you need to be a bit more conservative in your passes, a bit more smarter about it, and these are the tactics to do just that. As with every custom tactics video, we're going for 150 likes. You guys can hit that for me today. Be much appreciated. Without further ado, let's head straight in. Are you fed up of coming against God Squad game in and game out?
What?
If so, make sure to head over to u7buy.com using the link in the description below. And don't forget to use code RAN at checkout. Make sure to check out the special Team of the Year event on u7buy.com. Before we get into tactics, for anybody wondering what happened to my hand, it was basically a repetitive stress injury, which is from just like doing too many mouse clicks, typing, playing FIFA essentially. So now like my finger doesn't bend properly at the moment. Should naturally heal with rest. So yeah, we're gonna have to think of content workarounds around this. Thankfully, I got these tactics done pretty much the day before I stopped playing. I haven't been playing really since Wednesday evening. They have been tested on the patch just a little bit, not that much though. There could be some changes to make, but they were decent for me for the few games that I did play post patch. But anyways, let's head straight into the tactics. We'll just cover defensive and attacking. If you want the full shebang, you can go back a few videos and you'll be able to get the ultra defensive and the ultra attacking. But anyways, let's head into good old defensive. So this is how I start games. I don't start games under attacking. I like to play a lot more balanced now after the patch, like a lot more. So yeah, balanced, 40 width. Just want to be a bit more narrow on defense. I do like the 70 depth. They were supposed to patch this to like make it. So I was trying that out. Turns out it didn't really do anything. So it's pretty much the exact same, but I like playing with that anyways. So I left it there. Full playing chance creation, super balanced. Just a classic 4-2-3-1. Just simple passes between your four attackers. Maybe dragging in a balanced CDM. Kind of contribute every now and then with 50. Nothing really you want to change with that. You can drop it down to 40 if you want to play very narrow with your attackers and you want to finesse shot a lot with your left attacking mid and your right attacking mid. You definitely can play 40. Basically what that does is you never really go down the line. I feel like it makes you a little bit too predictable, so that's why I've stuck with the 50 here. Plays in box, you know, just pretty standard at 6, and then corners and free kicks 1-on-1 now obviously works post patch. Finally, that is nice. Make sure you have 1 and 1 on both of those on pretty much all your formations. I feel like it's not what the risk of conceding a counter attack. For anybody wondering how I line up in game, it's actually like this. I've moved it around a few times, but Messi at cam is very nice. Obviously I don't have him at ram, so I can't get those finesse shots away that he is so good at, but just his dribbling at cam, the way you can just turn defenders is crazy, and then obviously his passing to let through any one of those three is phenomenal. Mbappe not playing striker is a bit different as well, but his pace down the right wing is phenomenal. Henry on the left obviously still lets you do those finesse shots, and then Ginola at striker, good in the air, 5-star, can really do it all, if you guys were wondering about that. Anyways, we've stuck ahead with the drift wide. This is on my last 4-2-3-1 tactics. If you guys haven't tried it, I implore you to. Just give it a go. Give it a go and come back to me, because honestly it's really effective. Then on the left we got Henry, come back on defense, get into the box. Messi, come back in defense, get in the box, and Mbappe, come back in defense, get in the box. Now obviously come back in defense, it's going to help you defensively, and you're kind of attacking slow anyways, so them not being available for a counter-attack doesn't really matter, because this is not a counter-attacking setup. So to have the extra defense definitely wouldn't. Now, getting the box for the wing is kind of self-explanatory. You know, you get them back post, or you just get them in the box if you're kind of passing it around. However, very underrated tactic, get into the box on a cam. Basically what this will do is he'll end up standing beside your actual striker in the box, which is really effective this year. It gives you that pass across option, so it becomes almost like a shadow second striker, which I really recommend. Definitely give that a go. Then with the CDMs, you're once again, I like to do it on all my kind of 2 CDM formations, is you have your stay back, your classic CDM, and you have your box to box beside him. For me, it's our, you know, I love this card. The finesse shot's phenomenal. So that's why I have him on the left side, cut in on those finesses on his right. But also just the dribbling, the pace, the passing can really contribute a lot to pretty much these four attackers. Well, it's a lot more important in this than the 4-2-2 because of kind of how naturally slow build up and defensive this is. I feel like getting that extra bit of help from CDM very, very influential and quite important. So honestly, if you have 2 CDMs that neither of them is a real ball player, I would honestly go out of my way to try and add a ball playing center mid to the lineup, and it will definitely make a big difference. Then fullbacks, stay back while attacking, nothing too crazy whatsoever. Now onto the attacking. You guys know I love direct passing. Defensive, we always keep it the same. I feel like it's very rare you want to ever make a defensive tactics change while switching from defensive to attacking, mainly because this year the presses I feel like leave you too vulnerable, so that's not worth doing. The depth itself is pretty, like, it doesn't really do that much. Wouldn't really do that. Now of course if you're on old gen, but both setups do have 40 defensive depth. But yeah, it's really the attacking kind of setup that you change. So direct passing is beautiful. You can also opt for a long ball and balanced. You guys prefer that. So if you're not feeling the direct passing, give a long ball balanced a go. Very effective as well. Me, I just love how direct passing kind of fills up that box and leads to some easy goals. But yeah, the long ball balance very effective as well. Width, giving it 50, same reasons. Then box is just a 1 extra, just in case it's that extra little run, because of course you are looking for a goal if you're using this. And then corner and free kicks, even on attacking, we're keeping it 1-on-1. The risk reward ratio is just not there to have your corners and free kicks any higher, in my opinion. Line up the same in game. Attacking, then we have nothing on the striker. This is like kind of a faster build. I feel like drift wide doesn't really help that much on direct passing personally, because it's just so fast anyways. It doesn't really have time, because the idea with drift wide in like the defensive is that they would drift wide and then kind of facilitate for, say, Messi to kind of run in. Here it's going too fast anyways, so that opportunity doesn't present itself as much, but you can still try drift wide if you're really enjoying it. Yeah, striker. Oh, I can. Sorry, you still have to get into the box cross because you need that shadow striker, but you gotta stay forward on cams here. Henry, I don't have on get in the box. This is so you can kind of shoot some finesses in this, just because kind of everybody else floods in on direct passing, so I've opted to keep Henry kind of slightly back. And that's just a personal preference. If you don't have somebody that kind of shoots finesse shots, I wouldn't really recommend doing that. I'd keep them all on getting the box. If you had, say, Messi out wide, that would be another good player to keep on balanced, just so he's slightly deeper for finesse shots, but that's just personal preference of mine. CDM, obviously stay back cover center on one, balance cover center on the other. Pretty self-explanatory, same as defensive and fullbacks. Stay back while attacking. Anyways, that is the custom tactics, guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know how you get on with the 4-2-3-1. I'll see you guys next time.